Hello, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be redesigning one of my characters named Charlotte, or Char. Here's the mood board. The first pose, I'm going to erase this and restart. The first pose I chose was this one, but I was really struggling with the legs, so I decided to find a new pose and change it to that one. So this pose is going to be this picture. Here's the first ever picture I drew of Char. This was a few years ago. I made it back in 2022. So yeah, I think I made that when I was in my dad's house. No, I wasn't. I was at home. Here is her most recent reference sheet, and that's from 2024. I improved a lot because I didn't even notice how much until I actually looked at the reference sheet to get some colors for her hair and her skin. I ended up making her a little darker, just a tiny bit. I also decided to keep basically everything about her, just change her look. That's the only thing that's changed. So her birthday is September 1st. Is she? No, I think I changed her age. I think she's 19 now, actually. No, I did keep that the same. So her full name is Charlotte Bell, but everyone calls her Char. Her pronouns are she, her. She's 18. She's supposed to be a werewolf, her and her boyfriend Ezekiel, or Zeke, but I have never drawn a wolf a day in my life. And I'm meaning to get to it, but I've been meaning to get to it since last year, and I have not got to it, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. That's why her eyes are purple. That's why she's going to have purple eyes. She does still have them. It's because the werewolves I make, I decided to give them all purple eyes for some reason. Her birthday is September 1st. She's very bubbly and outgoing. I think I didn't write that down on here for some reason. She's a cheerleader. I have a Google Doc with all my OCs and their information. So, yeah. This first outfit is going to be the regular outfit she's in, and then the next pose I'm going to do is for her cheerleading outfit. I'm also not very good at drawing straight hair. I'm also really not good at drawing bangs. I think that was part of the reason I decided to take the bangs out of her design. Instead, she's gonna have hair clips to put her hair back. I think I only have like two characters, I think, that have straight hair. It's her and this random vampire that I only drew one time. So I don't know if I should count that as an OC or not. But that came from the vampire one game. It's this picture. The vampire one was one of those, like, create an OC based on yourself, and it was a vampire themed one. But I struggle really hard with drawing straight hair and making it look somewhat interesting. I'm way better at drawing more like tighter curls in hair. It's very much easier for me. Her shoes. Okay, the only shoes I really draw are either boots or Converses. I only wear Converses, but besides my winter boot, I have winter boots, fall boots, and then flats. Those are the only shoes I have, and some pair slides. Those are the only shoes I have that aren't Converses. But when I leave the house, I basically only ever wear Converses, even when there's snow on the ground. I still wear my Converses to school. So I'm not really good at drawing shoes either. I usually do like the upper body when I'm drawing. So that's something I also struggle with. I think I did these pair of shoes decently, at least. I also decided to change her outfit to shorts and a crop top instead of a crop top and a skirt. My phone fell. Because I noticed a lot of my female or women, females, I think, because not all of them are women, because some of them are kids, so I wouldn't call them a woman. But I usually put them in skirts or dresses, and I don't really like that, so I'm changing hers out of a skirt into shorts instead. I was gonna follow the reference with the hands, but one, I didn't understand it, so that's why I kept erasing it, because I wasn't doing it right. It kept looking very weird. So instead of just showing her hands, since she's gonna be in a cheer outfit, I decided to put cheer pom-poms, or whatever those things are called. I drew them in her very first one, because I didn't want to draw hands either, the very first picture of her. So decided to do it again, because I was really struggling with those hands, as you can tell. I was struggling with her hair. I'm really not good at drawing straight hair. It sucks. I need to practice that actually. I think I changed the way her hair that's going into the ponytail is on the front of her head. So it looks a little weird here, but it will get changed and hopefully it looks a little better. I also decided to give her a bow because the pictures that were in my mood board that I made for her, quite a few of the cheerleaders had bows in their hair, so I put one in her hair. This shoe was in a weird angle, and I already struggling with drawing shoes, so drawing the shoe in this weird angle was a hassle, but it ends up looking okay-ish. Just ignore that one shoe. I like all the other 3 shoes I drew in this, except that one, because it was in such a weird view. I hated it. Onto the line art. I will copy and paste the face or the head again, so if there's a second head and it looks weird, just ignore that. That's for later. Okay, I also decided to give her, because she used to have a necklace and a heart necklace and a pearl bracelet. I decided to change her jewelry out for different accessories, like the earring, its sun, and hair clips. It's a sun because instead of the blue and gray color scheme I had for her, I decided to change it with yellow. Her clothes were going to be yellow and white now, and her pants are going to be brown, and a brown belt. Her cheer, the pom-pom things, I did the lineup for them, but I ended up just covering them up and doing the pom-poms differently, because I was gonna like color and I was gonna color in a different way, but I decided not to do that because I didn't like how I was looking at first. So I did change that. Also, never mind, I'll say that when we get there. I do think the hand on her hip looks so weird. It looked better in the sketch. I don't know what I did wrong there. But you win some, you lose some. I did decide to keep her hair that light bluish color. Her eyes look a little darker than usual, but than the first reference, I mean. See, I decided to keep the stripes, make them yellow and white, and I used, because the shirt was based off a different picture than the pants. Yeah. Her shoes, I was struggling which color that I wanted. Well, it's not in here, but at first I was going to do the tongue yellow and the outside a white or a brown or black or gray, and it wasn't working out, so I just decided to do all yellow with white soles. Yeah, this is me doing the pom-poms differently than I was going to do at first. Also, I just searched up the common school cheerleader outfit colors, because at first I was going to make it yellow, but I decided I didn't want that, and I decided to change it. And black, white, and red looked like they were very common. Also, I made her cheer shoes white because they looked like a lot of the cheerleaders wore white shoes in the pictures I looked at. I shade super weirdly, so that's why it looks so odd at first, but it's gonna look differently after I blend them out. I was also going to put a layer over her pants to make them a different texture, but I forgot to do that. Well, here's the finished picture. Also, here is all 3 photos of her side by side. Well, thank you for watching. All my links to my Instagram and TikTok and stuff are in the description. Also, the background music is by Stream Cafe. The video I use is also down there. I think it's the first link there.